As part of our course, we are here to introduce our HOD sir, J.Pavan Kumar sir. I am M.Sai pursuing mechanical engineering first year. Let my teammates introduce themselves.
J.Pavan Kumar from mechanical engineering.
Good evening to all. Myself, B.Naresh from mechanical department.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How was your day, sir?
Today is very nice for me. In the morning, I have taken the first hour class for third year. In that, we discuss about the research project work. And then I had open elective class for EC electronics student. There we have discussed about 3D printing process, followed by I had the final class for the advanced building technology. And then today one of our faculty is leaving, so he got the government job, so he is leaving. So he has given the lunch for us. So we went there and we had great lunch food there. So we have enjoyed.
That looks like a very busy day for you today. Okay, sir. Now you are a professor now. What made you to choose this profession, or what made you to choose this course or this stream like mechanical engineering?
Okay. So first I will tell about the reason of selecting or choosing this academic field, because nowadays everyone will want the just after completion of the B.Tech degree they want some job. For that going academic somehow difficult in the sense of the higher academic. So I have chosen the academic because I am very much influenced by my parent, because my father was the teacher. So just I have learned so many things, how he was teaching, what additional respect he was getting from that his profession. So I was so much influenced by that respect. So I have chosen this as my profession.
So profession, what this mechanical engineering, why mechanical engineering?
Yeah. So actually, when I was the reason true fact I will tell you, when I was doing my B.Tech degree, just after that time, B.Tech mechanical engineering was on the peak level. Yes, because mechanical is a type of the cycle, running like this mechanical. Sometimes it will go to the peak and it will come to the down. That the down period is now over for the mechanical. Now it's again turning up. So you maybe have seen in the first year your batches now full one section admission is there. Previously less was there. So this cycle is there. Again in 2-3 years it will go to the peak level. Like that it will continue. So it will be always there. It will not close yet, because you will see the surrounding full of the mechanical things. Yes or no? So because of that, at that time I was influenced by that, and one of my brother, he was doing B.Tech mechanical engineering in some government NIT college. So he told about what are the sports is there in mechanical engineering. So he was mentioning those days, like if you go to the BHEL, Bharat Electrical Limited, yes. Similarly, if you go to the NTPC, if you go to the ONGC, like that, he counted so many PSU company, public sector company, that are full of the mechanical engineering. And that time also he shown to me. Now you see the vacancy, how many is coming. One recruitment, he was showing 2,000. In a government job, 2,000 vacancy is not a small thing. Pan-India level, that also big. So now slightly reduced, but that time was full. So I was influenced and I have taken the admission in the master.
Tell me about your childhood, most memorable.
Childhood, no? Yeah, childhood, much things I can't remember because, but something I can remember. So when I was playing, not good memory, I will explain. In those days, now it may be changed. So those having the cricket bat, those purchased the cricket bat, they told I will bat only first, and you have to ball it. So those days we have used, we have given less contribution. So that member are telling no, first I will bat it, then I will give turn to you people. And when our turn was coming, that time just now over. now you can leave. So what happens that time we had great fight between us, and then parent and other member came, and we have taken so many items from their house, and we have left to their house with a big item. So complaint came, your son fighted, and then came to my house taking. So that time it was not a good like experience, but that childhood experience was there.
Sir, can you tell us about your birthplace and where did you completed your schooling?
Okay. So my birthplace is Samastipur, Bihar. Actually, it is one small town. Name is the Samastipur district, and it is located in the Bihar itself. And from there, everything village area, remote village area is there. From there only, I did all my schooling up to 12th. After 12th, I went for the 1 year preparation in the Patna, capital of the Bihar. And after that, I took my admission in the B.Tech Mechanical Engineering from the state government college. After that, I completed my master from Disciplinary, that Rajasthan, and then followed by I completed my PhD from the IIT Islamabad. And just after submitting my PhD thesis from the IIT Islamabad, I got placed in this institute. So from that time, 2016 onward, I am here. Motivated to choose this academic or mechanical engineering. I think you are asking those point or something else.
What motivates you when you feel low, or what is
Okay, when suppose a good time will be not that how you are coming out that I am understanding that. Okay. So sometimes our time will be not good. So what will happen? That time generally suppose I will be stressed sometime evening time or maybe sometime during the day work some conflict will happen. So you will get distracted or distressed. So for that reason, just what I am doing, generally I will go for the walking. So walking is the best medicine for removing the stress in our body or whatever the mind stress will come. It will remove if you walk around half an hour, or you can jog. Jog can be also good. But if you run in only hardly 5 minutes, you will tired. But if you will walk or jogging, you can walk or jog for half an hour. So that time your body will be fully recovered from whatever the stresses will be there. And other than that, generally I used to watch cricket match. You can say that playing sometimes cricket also, going to the ground and playing with not like age of mind group, but kids will be there, along with them we are also playing. Okay, so that they can also enjoy and we can also have some exercise. Such kind of things we are doing. And listening music, watching cricket, these are the some leisure period I am doing that. And sometimes we are also watching, like you may be knowing about the very famous TV show, the Kapil Sharma show.
Yes.
Maybe knowing it is full of 1 hour or 40 minutes, full fun will be there.
Yes.
Even you will come out from the stage, that much fun will be there.
Who is your favorite cricketer, sir?
Always first Sachin Tendulkar was there. After that Dhoni, and now Virat Kohli. These all legend. Yes. So
Other was tell something about your family and how do you manage time between family and work?
yes. So I have 2 kids and the wife. We are living together in Varangal, Makonda. So generally my son is having now 7 years old. So he is studying in the class 3rd, and my daughter is 5 years old. She is studying class 1. So sometimes whatever their homework will be there. So just I will not give much time to him because of the official year work will be there. I have to complete the target given by the higher like or dean. So I have to complete that work. So in college I was not possible, so I have to work in the home also, and I have to prepare for the next day classes. We are having 3-4 classes every day. So for that, so sometimes I am managing. So sometimes I used to go for the walking along with my kids. Half an hour after taking dinner, generally half an hour after dinner, and we are taking the dinner together, so that they will also spend time with us, and sometimes we used to watch TV together also, and sometimes they are having any homework related, and that is not possible by their mother. So that time I used to help them to solve their whatever the academic or homework related will be there, or sometimes they are coming with the project work. Okay, so nowadays you will see in our time and their time, their project work level is different because of the now electronics development and other things AI coming. So in every field you will find out whatever the level of study in our time on that particular class level, and you will compare now, it's big difference. Yes. So generally I used to spend a lot of time with the family, so they are also happy, and we are also, sometimes you will feel happy by spending time with them.
So what challenges did you face during your academic career?
Yes, so first I will start with my PhD work, because PhD work is not a small thing, because in every PhD scholar's life some moment will come, that time he will be thinking that whether my PhD work will be completed or not. He will be in that position, he will reach to that position. So my coming to my PhD work, so I was doing PhD work. That time my work was the design and development of a micro electrical discharge machine. So from that machine we can perform the micro component machining operation, like making of the hole or cutting operation, drilling operation or slotting operation. So my work was to design and development. So that was challenging, because first I have to make the structure ready. From that structure many electronics part was there, many electrical part was there. So coming to the electronics part, I have to in that process what was happening, one drill bit was there, cutting tool. Yes, and that workpiece will be there. So during the drilling operation, what will happen? Our cutting tool has to move downward direction, so that we can perform the drilling operation. Suppose in the micro electrical discharge machining process, what will happen? There will be no direct contact between tool and workpiece. So what will happen? So how much minimum gap is required? Though it is making the hole in the object, but there is no direct contact between tool and workpiece. So what is happening there? Some spark will be generated, like in our house, some sort of circuit will be there. Na? That time you maybe have seen the spark, electrical spark. So same thing, based on the same principle, if the spark is generated, so what will happen? The spark will produce a lot of heat energy, and that heat energy are used for the melting of the workpiece, because that spark is produced in the limited area. So whatever the area below the tool will be there, below that tool only the spark will be going, and that spark will produce the heat, and that heat is resulted into the melting of the workpiece. So whatever the molten material will be there, that molten material will be evaporated, means molten and removed. So in this way, I have to develop mechanical component, electrical component integration, like I have to move the tool in the downward direction. For that I have to use the stepper motor. Stepper motor, you know, motor means electrical component. For that I have to know about how the stepper motor is working, how much distance I have to move in one step, so that I have to calculate for the suppose 5 mm thickness, how many rotation I have to give to the stepper motor. You know about the stepper motor feature, na? Whenever you want to stop, it will stop there, that moment only. But coming to the simple servo motor or simple motor, you may be seeing about the small fan. So if you switch off power, it will be keep continuing rotation, but after some time it will stop. But in case of the like CD drive, you are stopping, that time CD will stop. Otherwise suppose in old times CD music was there, na?
Yeah.
Music was there. Suppose you want to pause, na? So your motor has to stop, na? Then only, otherwise CD will rotate, means your music will change. You stopped, but still music is running. So that we do not want, na? So for that stepper motor was. So electrical, electronics, mechanical. Coming to the electronics part, I have to sense the gap between tool and workpiece. Then only we can maintain minimum gap always between tool and workpiece, so that sensor was used. So that time I have used the Hall effect sensor. So I had to know about, being as the mechanical engineering, I was not much about the all electronics component. So I started learning about the electrical component as well as the electronics component. That time we have started with the taking a small like some sensor, and then breadboard, then some wires, small. Then we started how it is functioning. So I have learned a lot electronics as well as electrical component. So that was challenging for me during those days. And sometimes for that electrical research machine, we require power source. Yes, then only we can produce the spark. No? Yes, for that power source also, that special type of the power source, not simply AC power source, whatever we are seeing, we can plug and we can start. No, for that specially designed power source was required. So I had to study what kind of the power source is required for that my application. So then I contacted with the different company, and one company ready to design and develop that power source, and they have, that company was located in Indore, Madhya Pradesh. They have given sometimes what we have filled. So those companies first time they have developed, because customizing, sometimes customer making product customized, it will work or it may not work properly. So what happened, that was working but not perfectly working. So sometimes regular issue was coming. So I had to take that power that equipment to the Indore company location. That was very far from Dhanbad. Actually, IIT Dhanbad is located in the Jharkhand, near to Ranchi, before Ranchi. So from there to Indore, I have to move regularly. So these are all challenging I was facing. But ultimately, once all equipment are developed, so I performed 3-4 different operations, and I have collected the data related to that, and I have published 3-4 good research papers, and then I was eligible for submitting the thesis. Here also, anywhere you will go. So for the thesis, PhD thesis submission, 2-3 minimum good publication will be required. Then only along with whatever the objective set by the supervisor, that objective has to be completed, means the task has to be completed. After that only you can see that based on the task, what are the data you have collected, based on the data you can go for the research paper writing and the submitting for the publication. Yes. So in that way, I have completed my PhD in 4 years only. Generally, if you go IIT and IT, they will take 6 years, 7 years. Some IITs like IIT Kanpur, they are taking 9 years also. Yes. So, but I was lucky. I have completed all work along with the completion of my coursework and whatever the essential setup development are required. So I have completed within 4 years and I have submitted on time.
You satisfied with this career, sir?
This career is working in the mechanical engineering or what?
Your goal, sir. You want to achieve more.
Yes, always being academician in the profession, always everyone's target will be there getting IITs and NIT, because I have the academic background from the almost good institution like BITS planning, M.Tech done, and PhD done from the IIT Dhanbad. So I am targeting better to be happy in future. So as per my target, I am planning and I am working in that way. So in maybe some years we can expect some better to be happen.
Did you always want?
Yeah, always, because as I told, I have given the first question itself, I was very much motivated from my father. He was the teacher, primary school teacher he was there. So from his, he was getting respect from the person, all person, means parent or student. So from that time I was very much influenced and inclined toward my academic. So even that's why during my BTech degree time, many HODs and other people who are training placement was telling that, because I was the second topper in my batch. So everyone was telling in final year, why you are not sitting in the campus placement. At that time very good mechanical placement was coming. All core company was coming to that college. But I told I will complete my master degree, I will complete my PhD degree, and I will go for the academic. So only one goal was there, go to the academic.
Was your college experience compared to today's students?
Yeah, so actually I will compare specifically in terms of the technical or you can say that subject knowledge point of view. In our time, generally we used to do the calculation, the difficult calculation using calculator. But that time when I was doing the master BTech degree, that time no this smartphone was there. So that time we are used to use the only scientific calculator and for the specific time only, not always. But nowadays we are seeing every small calculation through निकालो calculator use करो and give the answer. So due to that, what we are feeling that even not only student, in like kids also mindset came calculator is there, we will calculate and we will get the and even computing facility is also there. So because of that, we are seeing the student do not have the good mathematical background. Suppose if you do not have the good mathematical background, what will happen? Your physics will be not good. If your physics is not good, your either your mechanical engineering department student or your triple department or electronics department, your department. So once your mathematics is good, means all will be good. So we are feeling that now students are coming, they do not have the much in-depth knowledge of the mathematics.
From your school days, student, when you were student, not only school, graduation.
Graduation day, yeah, actually funny time you can say during when I was doing BTech. That time sometimes people are telling that computer science people what everyone was laughing on them. Computer science people, what you will do? You will become the computer operator in some small institute or something. But now we are seeing that they are thinking that what mechanical people do. Though mechanical do not have that effect as compared to other, but some skill set is required. So that time we are used to think what computer science people will do. Even the placement was not coming properly. But nowadays the reverse scenario is there. So that time we are not thinking, just we are laughing on them. Okay. Like that, many small incidents like that we can't tell, but many such kind of event, like suppose generally in every 2-3 months we are used to go outing along with the complete batch together. Just we are booking one bus and we are going to some picnic or some kind of that time. Many small like things will be happening.
So, what do you expecting for our college?
Our college, just we are expecting, so if research infrastructure will be good, so what will happen, so many funding we will receive from the government of India, like Department of Science and Technology, they are offering, and they are also expecting that that particular institute where they want to give the fund, they should be having good research infrastructure facility available. But in that aspect, though our management now they are pushing boundary, they are providing with the research seed grant, and they are just supporting us. So last year onward they started with the seed grant to the new faculty. So when new faculty will join, so up to 10 lakh they will give the amount to that particular faculty, they can develop a research facility. So what will happen, this facility will lead to the higher grant. Yes, like Department of Science and Technology. So once, so we want the facility like IIT, NIT. So whatever our scholar research work will be there. From now, almost all branches, B.Tech level itself, research work is starting. Now you are in the first year, second year you will go now. After that, few courses will come in that research component will be added. In third year, we have the UG research course. In that, only research related things will be discussed. Yes, one credit course in that. So if the good research facilities will be available, so you will be also having access to that equipment. Yes, and that ultimately sometimes you will get motivated about doing science and technology related work. So some you can go to the higher scientific position also. Unless and until you do not have the facility, how you can do it. So I am just expecting now our management is started pushing toward the research also, and faculty, new faculty are coming, they will be having higher potential, they will be having a better degree from the IITs and NIT. They are taking forward to the next level, the research facility, and our management is also supporting them. So we want to all lab having equipped with the research equipment, so that everywhere, whenever the student will go, they will not face any problem related to research. Otherwise, what we are doing, we are performing basic research here, like modeling, simulation, or component development. But after that, testing characterization we are lagging. Testing characterization, high-end equipment will come. That generally IIT and NIT will be having, and that too also IIT and NIT, they are not directly getting fund from the institute. They are getting fund from the Department of Science and Technology, and like some funding agency will be there. From those funding they are purchasing. So once they will be having some basic research facility. So similarly here also now getting developed basic research facility, and then we are applying for the higher research grant, and from that many now we started getting funding also. Last year I got personally one research consultancy project from the Government of India, telecommunication department. So we have done simulation work. Suppose some consultancy research work will come from the other funding sources. So they want some experimental work. We can, if facility will be there, then only we can perform. No? So such kind of the things now happening in future. Just we will see that drastic change in our SIU. We will see research facility, and our rank will also improve. Now still we are maintaining from last 2 years within 100 NRI. So you will see those rank. Maybe you will see 80s, then 70s, like that we will improve, because based on the whatever the research and what effort we are giving and what you people are supporting us, whatever we are telling you are doing. If you are not doing, means your success will also not come, but we will also fail. So both the things is required. We are motivating you, you are giving output, and from that you are succeeding, means we are succeeding. Suppose you are failed, means we are failed. Yes, that's why everything is synchronized here.
How did you manage the transition from a student to a teacher?
Yes, transition, yes, for that a lot of effort will be required. Suppose if anyone want to become teacher, whether it is a plus 2 level college or below that middle school or higher study will be there. For that, always you have to think about the fundamental things. Unless and until your fundamental will be cleared, you can't clear the doubt of the other. If you do not have the understanding, how you can clear the doubt of other? For that, you have to, or one has to know about the fundamental things. For getting fundamental is not easy task. You have to go through that many books. Basic book will be there. Even you have to read so many articles. You have to search many websites. Then only your fundamental knowledge will come. So for getting transformed from the simple B.Tech degree holder to having those pursuing want to become a teacher, they have to learn all the fundamental of the related discipline. Suppose just I want to pursue career in the mechanical, so I have to relate it to mechanical engineering. So many, I will give the real things example. During my B.Tech time, I used to, after completion of my class work time, generally that time 8 to 2:30 class was there, no break, only 20 minutes or less than half an hour break was there. So 2:30 the class was over, Monday to Saturday. So after that I used to go and take my lunch, and after that taking rest for 1 hour, and I used to come for the library. In the library I was taking 2-3 books of same course, and from that books we are used to make the note, because that time this technology and nothing was there. Yes, I used to make the note so that all concept will be clear. Like one subject, if you read 2-3 books, so different book having different way of approach of explaining the concept. So you will be having better understanding about the subject. That's why I used to do same thing, 2-3 books, reading about each courses and making a note, so that after going through that note, it will be like a mix of all 2-3 books what I have gone through that. So fundamental knowledge, that time it was, I have gone through that, and then I have learned many things, and after that once fundamental come, then after that M.Tech also not very difficult, and PhD specific topic related will be there, specific area related will be there. So we are used to limit with one specific area that is related to manufacturing. That's why whatever the courses, if you see what I am handling, that is related to manufacturing only. So I can't take courses related to thermal, because my area is not there. If I have to take the thermal engineering courses, I have to learn again many things fundamental. So I have to give that much time, then only it is possible. So that's why we are limiting with the specialization based faculty. They are taking handling the courses like that.
Okay, so let us wind up this interview with the last question. What is advice and some valuable words you would give to a mechanical engineer or any student to pursue his career?
Yeah. So I would suggest everyone of you would start focusing on the honesty. Yes, sincerity and the honesty. Yes, if you are sincere, whatever the work is given, so what will happen, you have to give more time, you have to give more dedication towards the work, you will succeed in all aspects. Yes, either it is exam or it is related to some competition or interview, every time you will succeed. You will see that after completion of your B.Tech degree, who are not properly like aligned with the sincerity or not done, they are suffering. Even I have seen during my batch, so many people still now they are calling, they Pankaj, you have reached so much position, now we are doing this, that time we are laughing on you, why you are that much doing this study. Now those people are now telling, now we have realized what mistake we have done. Like that many. So I will suggest you be sincere only. If you are sincere, you will get succeed in all aspects. 100%. After that, you should not worry about your job. 100% you will get a better company job. Minimum 8 lakh, 10 lakh package. 100% I am telling you, you will get it. But you require dedication, sincerity, what we are giving. That much, if you are sincere, you will succeed.
Okay, sir. Thank you for your time.
Yes, welcome, and thank you also. This is my second time experience of getting interviewed by our student college. Thank you.
Thank you.